What's good? It's Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
This is not
Not
another
another
damn
damn
pod
podcast.
presented by
Our
our
damn
damn selves.
selves.
So it's 464.
What's 464? Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, 464.
Okay.
I finally got a little taste of summertime shy this weekend. Yeah, it was 80 degrees on Saturday. I was outside for a little bit. Yeah, I wasn't out a lot, but yeah, I was outside a little bit. So yeah, got a little taste of summertime shy.
The kids were like, "Can we go out?" I'm like, "Yes." "Can we go to the park?" Okay, we can go to the park. So I took them to the park and they played for like maybe hmm, about 2 hours. We were outside because they wanted to run around. They ran to a friend of theirs from a program that they do. So then they was like, "Hey, we ran to our friend." So then, of course, it was even more,
I wasn't
you
even
know,
outside 2 hours. Like I said, I got a little bit. It was a little less. It's like a little bit less than 2 hours. I was out. So.
yeah, it was like 2 hours. And then after a while, I'm like, "Okay, can we leave?" I was like sitting there like, ugh, like I'm a little bit tired.
Yeah, it caught me. Is the summertime shy early version caught me a little on a lazy Saturday, which is why I was like, yeah, I wasn't out long. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm ready to sit down now.
That's how I
Caught
was
me on
feeling
late.
because I'm like, ugh, I'm
Caught
like,
me
I
on
need
a
to
lazy
just
Saturday.
rest.
Yeah.
Because I had a long day earlier in the day on Saturday because I had to get some things done, services done the house. So I did all that in the morning. And I do, let's go do. Okay. It's so nice out. We want to go outside, mommy. Okay.
Had I prepped, I probably would have been outside. Cause well, as you know, yeah, I'm like a block from the beach, so yeah, I definitely would have
Yeah.
At prepped, I would have hung out for a while. Wasn't
hmm
on that though.
I did
So
tell them we're going to go out to the beach more this year.
yeah,
We only went out like one time last year. I was like, we're going to get to the beach more. We're going to hang out.
I hung out a little bit last year. We'll do more this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I started and try to make it a weekly thing. I didn't quite make it every week, but I hung out a little bit.
hmm
Probably went maybe 10 times to the beach. Some I don't even remember. So I hung out a little bit last. So yeah,
hmm
something like that. Yeah.
And then we see the lifeguard chairs at the beach, so we know it's coming.
Yeah. They go up officially on Memorial Day, the
Yeah,
chair.
Memorial Day weekend. Because
Yeah.
they said May 22nd, lifeguards will be present. So Memorial Day weekend, you will start seeing the lifeguards. So,
That's officially beach season.
mhm.
Me and like shout out to my Indiana homies, it's officially fireworks season too. You see all the crazy Kaplans will be open.
Crazy Kaplan and who's
Even
the other one?
um
Johnny something.
Johnny Johnny
Johnny
Rockets.
Rocket.
Johnny Rockets.
Johnny Rockets. There you go. I was like, Johnny something. Because I see the sign where I'm driving. I was like, Johnny
And then
something.
you
Yeah,
have the
Johnny
pop-up
Rocket.
shops too, like the ones that just only pop up during that time too.
hmm
It's like, yeah, but the little
They're
pop-up
basically the spirit of the holiday
pop
of like 4th of July, like that. Like a
Before I
spirit
was
of
like when we were
Halloween.
kids, before I really became familiar with Indiana, like working there and even living there at one point, I just thought Indiana just had fireworks everywhere. Like, that's the only time we'd go. Like, no, Dad would take us to like, yeah, you go get fireworks around during fireworks. So I just thought that's what Indiana was. Because like shit, it's still even now in Illinois, fireworks are illegal. So I was like,
Right.
we can't get no fire. They got fireworks on every corner in Indiana. I just thought it would. Then when I moved there, like and worked there, I'm like, oh, it's just like during this is pop up
It's just for the
season. That's,
season,
yeah,
yeah.
like these most of these places ain't here. Like they only
Right.
pop up after Memorial Day, and then they gone a little bit after the fourth. Like most of those
hmm
blow pop. I really just thought that's what Indiana was back when I was a kid. I'm like, they got fireworks on every corner. How come we can't have that? As a kid, you don't know.
So we're in that. And then last week they turned the fountain on. So
Yeah, I know. I passed
more
the fountain
more
like
stuff because when I saw the fountain was on, I was like,
yeah.
yes, the fountain is on.
Yeah, I
So you
work
just really
downtown, so I
feel
see the fountain all daily almost. Yeah,
it's on the horizon when you see the fountain go up. And then I saw like the tents, like, because they do a lot of
they did
festivals.
an
So I started
event
seeing,
Friday. I want to
yeah, I
say
saw like tents up. I'm like, okay,
yeah, they did something in the park on Friday.
now we're in festival season.
Yeah,
So I'm like, okay, we're coming. We're coming, Chicago. Summertime shy was coming, coming, coming.
baseball season, so you see like yeah, like the or I'll pass Sox Park way more than Wrigleyville, but yeah, it's like you see
Hmm.
on a game day, it's like
All right, game day. Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of activity over there
Live
at Sox
activity.
Park. Yeah,
Because like I have mom in the car one day and I was like, it's a game. And I said, look up. I said, you see the lights? So I said, it's a
I was
game.
we just went that way. Went that way with Mother's Day. I took her out and we were over that
Hmm.
way by Sox Park. And she was
I
like,
said,
"What's
it's a
all this
game.
traffic?" I'm like, it's a
It's a
game. The
game.
game had just ended, so the fans were coming out, so it was people
Hmm.
everywhere. And, like, and the Sox had won again because it's like, yeah, because oh, mom, well, y'all don't know. She was like, yeah, who played in the game? No, she was like talking to fans. She was, oh yeah, they won. I'm like,
She's
it's
going to
Sox
talk to
Park.
people.
This is one, yeah, this is one. I'm like, we knew it was a game. What else would be going on? It's baseball season at Sox Park.
Yep.
It's other events that happen there, but like 90% of the time, this is going to be a Sox
It's going to
game.
be a Sox
If something's
game.
going
Yeah.
on at Sox Park, most of the time, it's going to be that.
Hmm.
Occasionally, it might be something else, like when Chance the Rapper had his fest there, like with Coloring Fest, yeah, which I was at.
Hmm.
Yeah, which was really dope. Kanye showed up. It was like that's the first time I saw Lil Wayne live in concert was at that Coloring Day. Yeah,
Yeah, occasionally they do something, but for the most part, it is
it's gonna be
a
a
game.
Sox game. Yeah, cause like, you see everybody, you see what how they dress too. They got all these they jerseys. I was like, it's a game. I was like, hell, everybody's wearing Sox gear. It's like we right by Sox Park, so you can figure out where they coming from. So,
It's the best feeling. It's the best feeling.
summertime shy ain't nothing like it. I'm just saying, yeah. And we got a little taste of it because the weather has been a little funky.
Yeah.
Like last week, it was in the 40s. Like, yeah,
And thankfully, the weather lifted just enough because Bruno Mars came to concert this weekend.
yeah, the Bruno
And
Mars
I'm
show was
actually going to
dope.
get to go
Yeah,
to the Sunday night show.
yeah,
So I don't have a review yet, so because this is before I go
yeah.
out to the show, but
Yeah, we want
I
to
will
get
be
this
going to
out. I
the
want to
Sunday.
get this out the way. We didn't want this to interfere with the concert at all. So we
Mhm.
recorded this way before the concert.
Exactly, because I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I was like, nope.
We're getting this
And
out the
I
way early and shit. It'll come out as regular time, but we recording
and
way.
that's my plus one with me. I'm taking my mini with me
Yeah. Aria's
because
first concert. Yeah.
her first concert because I know this is one Marcus was like he wanted to go to it with me, but I was like, I want to take her for her first experience. And he was like, that I can see that. That makes sense.
Be told it.
So my mini gets to enjoy because I was like, Ariana Grande ain't going to happen.
You checked those tickets
I
already.
looked at those prices, I was like, that's not going to happen. And we can get Bruno Mars. And she's like, oh, Bruno Mars. Okay. I'm like, okay. I feel Bruno is a good,
Bruno's, in my opinion, that's a come up. Like Bruno's a bigger star than Ariana.
to
Nothing
me,
against Ariana Grande. He's a bigger star, though.
it is too.
Yeah. It's like the
It is.
equivalent of I don't know if it's the appropriate equivalent, like in the '80s, if you want to see Cyndi Lauper, but then you got Michael Jackson tickets. It's a bigger star, so I'll take the Michael Jackson tickets. Like, that's the equivalent. I guess Taylor Swift would be Madonna then. I don't know. I'm just throwing names out there. It's like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think yeah, Bruno's the bigger star, so yeah, it's actually a step up to me. But Ariana is her name because her name is Ariana. I like
And then
Ariana.
she loves Wicked.
Yeah, she's a big Wicked fan. It's
So I
like
was trying to make that happen, but then I was like, we gotta pivot. And I was like, okay, Bruno's coming.
yeah,
I was like, Bruno, this is gonna be a good show. I'm like, Bruno is a very good artist. He sings, he does his instruments, he puts on a
don't
great
believe
show.
me, just watch. No, he's gonna do that.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be dancing the whole time.
Little Uptown Funk for you.
That's why I'm like, I need to make sure I'm rested before this concert because I already told her, I'm like, once we get in our seats, we are not leaving our seats.
Yeah.
We're not leaving. We're going to get there nice and early so we can do everything. You can
You
take
see,
pictures. We
all of that.
can
All of that.
leisurely walk around Soldier Field so you can get really take it all in. Get our concessions, get our souvenirs. We're going to do everything we need to do. Bathroom break, whatever. But once we get in those seats, we are not moving.
I agree.
We're going to be watching. We're going to be, yes, there.
That's how I usually move when I do a concert.
Hmm.
I usually do everything first, or what I might do if it's a venue I'm not familiar with,
Hmm.
I go to find the seats first just to say, okay, here's the seats, and then I
Yeah, just to like make it place it
and
out.
then go
Yeah.
to shit and come here because like if I had never been there, I was like, I don't even know. Okay, which ramp do I go on there? If it's a venue I'm not familiar with, I'll go find the seats first. Okay, here's the seats. Now let me go hit this bathroom, and I do all the other stuff after
And then, and
that.
then like how you said for last time, I said I'll do my little flex, the floor too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we're putting the bar here for Ariana, like her first concert. The bar is like right here now.
Oh, yeah,
So
your first concert was floor seats, so
it
yeah,
was. So I'm like, the
imagine this
bar
now.
is like kind of here now
More
for
time.
her. But I mean, I don't mind. Like, I want my baby girl to have a great experience. I want her to enjoy herself and just have a wonderful time. And she's really been putting in the work too. Like, she's an excellent student. She's, you know,
She's
my
earned it.
daughter does what she's supposed to do.
Girl,
So,
you earned it. You earned it.
you do what you're supposed to do. Like I say, you take care of your business.
And
You
your
get
business
rewarded when you take
and
care
your
of your
business take
business.
care of your business will take care of you. It's like I think Ferris
All,
ends his show like that. I don't know.
all of that.
I think I stole that from Ferris. I don't
It
remember.
applies because it's
Oh,
Chicago.
it's Chicago. I think that's how he ends his show. So everybody got their little signature sign off that they end the show. You know, I just say I'm going. I end this and the show like the same way. So, yeah, I have a
It
whole
does.
thing I do on the radio show, but I'm gone is always the last.
It does apply though,
Yeah.
because you do gotta take care of what you need to take care of. You take
Yeah.
care of your business
Your business will take care of you.
all day. I'm like, you think I want to go into work every day? You think I want to do my responsible adulting? You think I want to do all that?
And
Not
work.
necessarily, but you do it.
Yeah.
You work hard, you play hard.
Yeah. Like
So
Wiz
yeah.
Khalifa. Work. So we talk about two potheads, Ferris and Wiz. Had to put that out.
Moving along.
Shout out to the homie DJ Ferris. Ferris.
Moving along.
My guy, my radio brother. And I didn't know Ferris over 25 years at this point, so I can talk a little shit. Where was I going? Since we mentioned venues and like yeah, and most of the venues they are sports arenas. So let's turn the clock back a little bit. Yeah, 1 week ago when we said we didn't know the hell the results were gonna be for that NBA lottery, the draft lottery. Now we officially know like our Bulls moved up and drafted at number 4. And what some are saying is a 4-man draft. Bulls are getting one of those 4 men.
Mhm.
Some are saying it's a 4-man draft. So
Because like I didn't even realize that because I looked at the time wrong because I said it said 3 o'clock and Marcus was like that's Eastern time. I was like shit. And he was like, because he came upstairs, he was like, yeah, the Bulls moved up. I was like, wait, what? He was like, yeah, Bulls moved up. He's like, they
the
top four. I
Bulls,
was like, oh,
I think they were placed. They were the ninth odds there to like
yeah, they were like nine,
9.
yeah,
So they were going to be picking around 9, 10, 11.
nine or
Like that.
10, like
Yeah.
around that
Like
range,
I
yeah.
think we did our mock draft like a couple of weeks ago. They dropped to 11 in ours because
Yeah, I was
a
like,
couple of
this is
teams moved
trash.
up and
I was like, this
shit.
is
I was
trash.
like that. Like, so 9 is bad enough. 11 will be worse. It's like even though they did get Montes at 11, but still, Lord, the higher you pick, the better your odds.
Yeah.
It's still good players in that point of the draft. Like I said, Montes was an 11th
But you
pick.
just gotta know what you're looking for. You
Yeah,
gotta,
Kobe went at 13. It's like yeah, it's
yeah,
like yeah,
it's
you
still
can
good
find
players.
quality
Yeah,
in
you can
that
find good
portion of
players.
the draft is just.
Hmm.
The higher you go, like you because then you get it's your choice. It's like, you get to choose. It's like when you get
Hmm.
lower, you kind of got to take what's left. It's like
Hmm.
so you get to choose. Yeah. But Bulls moved up. Memphis Grizzlies are three. I believe they also moved up. Utah was trash, so they were already up there. It's like yeah, and Washington was trash as well too. So they were already two of the worst teams. And
Washington going to be they're going to be
yeah,
something. They got Young, they got AD.
yeah, Washington was legit the
Mm.
worst team in the league. So like, and that's typically how it's supposed to be. If you have the worst record, you should get the number one pick.
Right.
Yeah. So like, yeah, because they knew how to properly tank. They traded for trade. They traded for AD, but basically benched both of them. Both of them got hurt. So who knows how legitimate these
Well,
injuries were? AD is hurt
AD
anyway.
is hurt all the time. So I
I don't
mean
think he
that
played a game with Washington yet. He
that
got hurt like in his last Dallas game.
I mean that checks. Like I said, AD being injured is not,
That trade was there about a week, and then he went on the injured
then
list.
he went on the injured reserve.
So that's if you're gonna tank, that's how you do it. You and they ended up having the worst record and got the number one pick, so it worked out for
Mhm.
them. Yeah. Utah's picking too. Like I said, they're gonna be decent too. Cause they already got some pieces. They got Walker Kessler. They got Laurie Markkinen. They
You don't forget Lori is still
they
there.
just
Yeah.
traded for Jaren Jackson Jr. So they got some pieces
Oh,
there. So
okay.
so Utah they got some pieces going forward. Memphis they still got to figure out what they want to do with Ja Morant. Is like yeah, I think this would be a good time to move on because you got the number three pick. Just start
Right.
fresh. And you could probably get some stuff for him. It's like so this should be like the end of the Morant
And then
era.
was that Tayshaun Prince I saw representing for him? Was that Prince?
Think it was because Tayshaun he finished his career
Because
with
I looked at, I was like,
a lot of people forget that because he played
I was
most of
like,
his
wait a minute. I was
career.
like, is that Tayshaun
He played the
Prince? I
majority
was
of his career with the
like,
Pistons.
with the Pistons,
Won a
right?
title with them. Even it's like yeah.
Right.
But right before he retired, they when like Detroit when they started trading away all their veterans, he was
Yeah.
one they traded him to Memphis. So he finished his career there
And I
in
was like,
Memphis.
oh, because it's always nice to see like who they're going to have
John Wall
repping.
was up there for Washington.
John Wall was with it for
Ironically,
Washington, so
the
that
last
was
time Washington got number one overall, it was John Wall.
John
So
Wall.
it's
So
appropriate they got
nice
number one again.
full
They had
circle moment.
their last number one pick was John Wall. Yeah, and
Which
that
was
was
what,
2000,
20 I
2010.
was say 2011. Okay, I was a year off. Okay. I knew it was around that
11
time.
was Kyrie. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I
I knew
can
it was
name
around
every
that
number
time.
one pick from 79 to really 26 because AJ DeBonta is the projected 26. So anything can happen, but that's who they project. So from 79 to 26, I can name every number one pick. I don't know if I want to do that right now. We have time. I can do, if you want me to, we can do. Was it
See what your
45
sports
years, something like
see
that?
what your sports trivia.
Yeah, I know every number one pick. Magic was 79, by the way. I could name every
That might
single.
be a time where we where this is like time that we okay, let's go to one of these trivia bar night things like and then this is when we use your knowledge of basketball.
I'm fucking. I'm gonna speed around that shit just so y'all think I'm lying and shit. Yeah, when they do four front to back or back to front.
You do
So,
for the yeah, do 79, do yeah,
okay.
speed around it.
Magic 79, Joe Barry Carroll 80, Mark Aguirre 81, James Worthy 82, Ralph Sampson 83, Hakeem Olajuwon 84, Ewing 85, Doherty 86, David Robinson 87, Danny Manning 88, Purvis Ellison 89, Derek Coleman 90, Larry Johnson 91, Shaq 92, C Webb 93, Glenn Robinson 94, Joe Smith number 5 and 95, AI number 96,
Yeah.
Duncan 97, Olowokandi 98, Elton Brand 99, Kenyon Martin 2000, Kwame Brown 2001, Yao Ming 2002, LeBron 2003, Dwight Howard
Right.
04, Andrew Bogut 05, Bargnani 06, Greg Oden 07, Derrick Rose 08, Blake Griffin 09, John Wall 10, Kyrie 11, AD 12, Anthony Bennett 13, Wiggins 14, Cat 15, Simmons 16, Marshall Fultz 17, DeAndre Ayton 18, Zion Williamson 19, Ant-Man 20, Cade Cunningham 21, Paulo 22, Wemby 23, Risache 24, Cooper Flag 25, and projected AJ 26. Look that shit up if you think I'm lying.
I jumped in on some of them. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I know. I was like Shaq 92,
Yeah,
AI
the big
96,
ones, LeBron,
Derrick Rose 08,
the big ones, Brian,
Dwight Howard 04, LeBron
yeah,
03.
the big ones people
'Cause I
know.
know like some of the ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I
Derrick
know
Rose
that.
got drafted on my birthday in 2008. That's why I really know that one. I was like, yeah.
I think LeBron got drafted on your birthday too on '03. I think he was.
He may have.
I think that might
Maybe
have
got
been your
drafted on my
birthday
birthday
too.
too. The
Because the
draft is
draft is
usually
always
around my
yeah,
birthday. It's like right there at like, you know.
yeah. But AJ is not locked in yet, so don't say so if they don't draft, if you look at this later and say, yeah, he wasn't drafted. Boozer went number one. It's like that
But you
hasn't
said your
happened yet. It's like
disclaimer, you said projected number
yeah.
one. Projected.
Because like any one of those guys, like AJ is probably 75 to 80% locked in at one.
Hmm.
Is AJ DeBonsa, Peterson, Boozer, and Wilson. That's like the
Wilson.
order right now. I've
Mm.
seen some boards had Wilson and Boozer flipped.
Wilson and Boozer flip, yeah.
It's
Hmm.
like, but those first two are like AJ is always number one.
AJ's always one. Yeah.
Every mock draft I've seen had him at number one. And then some guys have even had Peterson drop to four. Like, yeah, the Bulls suck. They can use any one of those guys. It's like, and they fill positions that the Bulls need too.
Right.
'Cause, like I've seen like Giddy's name come up in trade rumors. I wouldn't like unless you get a really good deal. I wouldn't trade him right now.
Right. Like why?
And yeah, he's I'm not saying he's like your long term point guard, but like he's your point guard for now.
Right.
Montes, you got a nice wing there. He could play 3, 4, depending on like yeah. So
Hmm.
like if whoever you take, like if you take like Wilson or Boozer, they both like fours, potential like small ball fives. So they would fit with Montes. They would fit with this team, either one of them.
Right.
And then Peterson's a two, so he would fit in your backcourt. Be
With him and
yeah,
Giddy.
be Giddy and Ben Peterson will be your
Hmm.
backcourt. So both guys, all any three of those guys would fit. Like yeah, it wouldn't be like a weird fit. All three of them would fit this roster. So
Hmm.
yeah. Even AJ, we're not getting him, but AJ he plays like he's like a three. So, but you're not getting it. There's no way he drops to four. Even if he
No.
don't go one, he's not going lower than
And
two.
you're not trading to go up. And then the Bulls also have the 15th
Yeah,
pick
the
also.
15th pick, yeah, which
So
you
that's
could get
another thing. They
quality
get
there.
two first
And
round
guess
picks.
who was drafted at 15th? Giannis was taken 15th.
Giannis was 15?
Yes, so you can find like quality there.
I
Yeah,
don't know why I thought
MVP
Giannis was like
drafted.
maybe like 8 or 9. I don't know why I thought
Giannis
that
was
he was like
15th in this
higher.
draft. Yeah,
I knew he should have went higher, but I thought that he was
yeah.
like near the end of like top 10.
So you can still find. I think Nash was drafted in that part of the draft too.
Yeah, Nash was
Might have been
drafted late.
he was in there 15, 16.
Wasn't Kobe 13?
Kobe was 13. Yeah,
Yeah, so I mean, so see what
yeah.
see what you can
You
find.
can find stuff in that portion of the draft. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like so it's not over. It's like so you got two first round picks, one a top five pick and then another like mid first rounder. So
Hmm.
you should be able to get a potential like future star and then a good rotation player. You could
Right.
find good pieces with those spots. It's like yeah. So you should be able to like get
Just no
some.
more Patrick Williams
Oh yeah. Because the
and
Bulls
Tony
have a
Snell.
history at number four. They have a
Tony
history at number
Snell.
yeah, but Snell was drafted in that mid part. That'll be
Right,
your
was that no
worst
Patrick
case
Williams,
scenario. Yeah,
No Tony
Patrick Williams
Snell.
or Denzel Valentine. They were drafted in that part of the
I
draft.
forgot about Denzel
Yeah.
Valentine. I
Around
totally
16
forgot
or
about,
something when they drafted him. It's like, so
I totally
you
forgot
don't
about
want
him.
nobody like him. He was totally forgettable. So don't feel
I totally forgot about him.
completely forgettable. The Bulls' history at number four is like it's like those are like that's ancient history. So, but we here to give history lessons. That's what I do. Patrick Williams was their last number four. Also at number four, they took Eddie Curry at four. They took Marcus Fizer at four. Curry was cool before, like he had issues, like he had a
Mhm.
bad heart, and then he had like the
Yeah.
personal
The
issues with
personal, yeah.
his family and all of that shit. So like, yeah,
Listen to his story. It makes me see his whole thing in a different
they
light.
need to
Like when
do
I
a
read his
they need to do
story.
either 30 for 30 or an untold on him. Like the Eddie Curry needs one of those
Because I
documentaries.
read the article that he did. I forgot what Because Ben Gordon did one too when he was talking about his mental illness.
He
Because
hit rock
Ben
bottom,
Gordon,
yeah, after he left
I think
the
he's
NBA.
bipolar or something. Like, I know he has a mental illness,
Yeah, after he left,
and
yeah.
they both had their articles. And just reading it, it did shed new light because
Yeah.
it's easy to be like, oh, he's so and so. You know, to like
Curry especially, he's
to
fat,
drag
he's
somebody. Yeah,
lazy and
it's
all of
easy to
that. It's
do
like
that.
he been through a lot though.
He's been through a lot.
Even when he was here, that's why the Bulls ended up trading him because he
Mhm.
had an irregular heartbeat. It
The
started
heart.
having the heart thing, and the Bulls medical staff was like, "Do we sign this dude long term?" Because
Hmm.
so they traded him to the Knicks. Like, yeah, well, I guess they wanted to take a chance on, him. And then
And then
they,
all that stuff was going on while he was playing, the
yeah,
with his child's mother being murdered. All that stuff happened
yeah,
while he was playing. That
yeah.
happened in real time. It didn't happen like he wasn't retired. That happened while he was an active player. All that
He
was
was
going
decent.
on.
Like he wasn't. He didn't pull up Shaq numbers how I projected, but he was a decent starting center before like the decline.
Hmm.
He was like double digits. Like yeah, he might have averaged like 17 a game. So like he wasn't a bad player before the decline. It's like so like I won't say Curry was a bust at number 4. I won't say
Hmm.
that. Yeah. The Pfizer and Patrick Williams, they were definitely busts. It's like, well, definitely, but they don't get a pass. It's, yeah,
Heavy on Patrick Williams.
exactly, because he's still around. That's why. Yeah.
Heavy on him.
I just watched YouTube rabbit hole. It had the 10 worst contracts currently in the NBA.
Patrick Williams won.
I said, just waiting for Patrick Williams.
Because he
No,
won.
he wasn't one. No, he
Is he
was the
three?
worst player on on the list though. Like, yeah, but he wasn't number one because it's players that are better than him, but just make way more money and making like 45 million a year, something like that. But yeah, but he was like if you're talking about the actual bad players, he was the worst player on the list. He's not. He could barely break a rotation on a tanking team. That's how bad the dude was. Bulls were legit tanking this past season. He could barely get minutes on a team that's tanking.
I just want their jobs. How can I be where I just sit on a bench and earn $20 million a year? How do I sign up for this?
To average like 9 points or whatever, 8 point whatever he's averaging, and just
Because I can dribble enough where I could average, and I'm not even
put me
that
in garbage
athletic.
time. I could do that. It was a blowout there, but like 25, and it's like 6 minutes in the game. Put me in there. It's like,
Put me in, coach, like that. Put me in,
yeah,
coach.
garbage time. That's what I just be. Just put me in like that. I'd be
You say you
Patrick
would just be
Williams. Yeah.
a big body. Is what you said you would just be.
Yep. Net screens, take charges, all of that shit.
You
That's what
said
I'm
these
doing.
screens just
Setting
set the
screens and taking
screens.
charges. That's all I'm doing the whole game. But yes, ancient history, all of that. We new front office, yeah, Bryson Graham, and he hired a couple of others. He hired an executive from Orlando and another one he hired from I forget the team already, but he's filling out his staff.
Orlando.
Orlando, and I forget the other team though. There's like two guys he hired. I forget what the other one was. So I should look it up.
Because I
So
know the first person was
let's go to
what
Shams. Yeah, we're gonna do
yeah,
it.
let's go Shams. Yeah, because Shams.
I'm gonna
I
lead
tr
us
I
wrong.
trust Shams.
I'm gonna lead us wrong. He could tell
Some
you
of these
that.
some of these other ones. I'm like, did Shams say it? If he didn't say it, I don't believe it
Yeah.
happened.
If they
And
say
then
that,
when Woj, I said, if Woj didn't say I didn't believe it didn't happen.
they say somebody's on the trading block. Yeah, I go to Shams first. It's like,
Mhm.
okay. Orlando Magic assistant GM Steven Mervis. Yeah, and also from the Brooklyn Nets, AC Law.
Oh,
That's
from
what
the Nets. Right, right,
I said. I
right,
knew it was another guy. Yeah, AC Law, and I believe he played for the Bulls during
Oh,
I think he played during the Baby Bull era, like that, like
during the
20
Ben
years.
Gordon Bulls.
Yeah, I think he was here on the
Oh,
Gordon, Heinrich, Nocioni, Ding, that era of Bulls basketball.
that was a fun
I
team. I
think
like that
AC
team. That
Law was
team was
during
fun.
that. Yeah, yeah, that's when you started to see them turn the corner.
Cause we went to some of those games during that time. We were going
Yeah,
to those
we took
games.
mom to one of those games.
We went to the I remember when we went for your birthday, I think.
I think I one year went on my birthday.
Because
And
Feast
one
was mad because No Coyote missed the free throw and then it would have got us like free hamburger everywhere, guys,
yeah,
wherever the
free
free
Big
food
Macs,
is scene
whatever they
was.
were giving out. Yeah,
And Feast was like, No Coyote don't want us to eat. No Coyote don't want us to eat. He just kept on yelling that. He don't want us to eat.
and we took mom to one because like we that was a promise we had made to our dad. Yeah, that
Right.
we said when you get out of here, we're gonna take you to a Bulls game, and he
Hmm.
never got out, so we took mom. So even though she don't watch basketball at
Yeah, because
all,
she was just sitting there. Because it was a Pistons game. I remember that. And
yeah,
we had obnoxious
I
Pistons
was
fans
definitely some Piston
everywhere.
fan. And this is like the
And they
year.
were obnoxious
This is a
too.
year after they had won the title, so like they were still
And they were so
feeling themselves. Yeah,
obnoxious.
but they lost that year though. Like they'll say y'all are not champ because they're like, yeah, we champ like champions last year. Like so last I talked, I thought the Spurs were champions. Shout out Nazi. You got shot ass whipped by them. And that's from Chicago. So Chicago still won.
It's okay. You won't beat Chicago. It's
And I don't know if the Pistons are eliminated yet. I know they were facing elimination. So we don't know that result either yet.
yeah, they're the only ones who like Cavaliers, y'all
Game seven.
later, Eric. Y'all should close.
Yeah, because
So
I want Detroit going. But
like
um,
anytime when you go to a game seven, it's so risky.
especially
Especially away, an away
yeah,
game seven is very
I guess the
risky.
number one seed is like, yeah, it's you had a 3-1 lead or a 3-2 lead, whatever it was. I think it was 3-2 with them. I don't think it
You
was
had them on the ropes.
yeah. But we don't know what happened, so I won't talk anymore about that.
Yeah, when you have somebody
Cleveland
on
could
the
have
ropes,
won.
you
Who
got
knows? I don't know. Who knows?
Spurs took care of business, though. They took care of their
Well,
business.
they got Wemby. They got that motherfucker.
But Ant-Man, they was like, because I thought that he wasn't going to be able to play because he had the hyperextension. But then I was like, he's playing still? Like, what the hell? Like, why is he
Elimination
playing?
game. And is a dog. Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And they said that after they said the name that they coined him now, he's no longer Ant-Man. They said he's Wolverine because he just regenerates himself. Like, you Wolverine at this point. So,
Yeah.
because he did just like, okay, I was like, okay, hyperextension. I said, he's probably going to be out this round. He's playing? Like, what? Who plays with hyperextension? Who does that? Apparently he does, but Ant-Man, he's the truth. So, you know.
Yeah. So that's I'm curious to see what happens with our Bulls coming up
Mhm.
within the next couple months. I still want to know who they're gonna hire for head coach. It's like some names out there, they still haven't made a decision on that.
It's
They
not going to
probably
be Tom
will.
Thibodeau. Stop. Just stop
No,
it.
no, please, no, please, no.
It could be Thibodeau. No, it's not.
Hell no.
It's not going to be Thibodeau. It's not going to be him.
That's not gonna happen. I
And then
doubt it.
as we see now, it's not going to be Steve Kerr
Steve
because
Kerr resigned. Yeah, he
Warriors
resigned.
threw him a Birkin bag
He
of money,
resigned. Yeah.
so it's not going to be him either.
And then I'm 90% sure it's not going to be Mark Jackson because nobody else hired him yet.
Yeah,
So
because he's
that was 15 years ago, damn near when the Warriors fired him. So if he hasn't gotten a job in this time, he's probably not getting one. It's like that was
he's
a long
sadly
time. Steve Kerr moved the Warriors a long time. So yeah,
yeah, yes.
Mark Jackson was the coach before that. So like nobody's hired him since then. I doubt it.
Mark Jackson was a Monte Ellis Warriors.
Yeah, he was like just how Monte
Monte,
was. It's like
Monte
Monte.
Ellis.
Yeah, just like that.
But it's like, because sadly he got blackballed, I think.
Whatever it is, he hasn't had a coaching job.
But he was a good coach. He was legit a good coach. He was.
Yeah, Warriors were actually they were good then.
Hmm.
What's the name? Just took them across the Kerr took them across the finish line.
You say like how Doug Collins was
Doug
a good
Collins,
coach,
yeah,
but
like Mark
then
Jackson was the Doug Collins of that. Yeah. How the Bulls were already like right there, but then Phil got them across the finish line.
oh master. Because Phil was a cool mother. He was a cool mother. Shut your mouth. He was.
um
Phil was cool.
Steve Kerr was learned under Phil, so it all ties together. Yeah.
All that
Yeah.
meditation, all that. It worked.
Yeah.
The fact that he was able to reel Rodman in, like
Yeah.
even Phil real Rodman. So that says a lot.
Dude got more rings than any coach in history. What he got,
Yeah.
11 of them bitches as a coach, not even counting the one he won as a player. He got 11 rings as a coach. Yeah. He won
Hmm.
6 in Chicago, 5 in LA. It's like, dude, is
So we've seen the pictures with Phil with
yeah,
the with the blade. We've seen the blade
yeah,
pictures with Phil.
yeah. So that's
One for
Phil
every finger and then an extra one. Where
extra, yeah,
he's like, with his rings.
yeah.
Yeah.
Real shit right there, man. Yeah. But we'll see what
Well,
happens.
I'm ready to see what happens, but we saw what happened. NFL released did their season release.
Well,
So
schedule is out. Yeah.
now we know. Now people are starting to, okay, Bears play who? What week? Okay, what
I'm
game are
pull
we
up
going to
the
go to? People
schedule.
are starting to, work out that detail of what Bears game they're going to go to. And I have to applaud the Bears marketing team because that was genius. Having Adunze do the Bob Ross bit in the promo for the Bears game for the Bears season release.
Yeah.
Because he had the fro and then he had the pay. He was like, "Hi." He was talking in the Bob Ross voice, and he painted like the um the season basically was painting like how it's gonna look. He was like, "See, right here we have a dolphin right here." And then when he did the part with the Packers, he took a cheese grater and then he like scraped the easel with the cheese grater. I was like, "This is classic. This is very great marketing." I don't know who their marketing team
Okay.
is,
Week
but
one, they played the Panthers. That's a road game. Their home
hmm
debut was against the Vikings. Week two.
hmm
Eagles week three at home. Jets week four at home. They got the Packers. That's at Lambeau. They got then they got the Falcons in Atlanta. Patriots.
Yeah.
Interesting game right there. They play
hmm
Then they got the Seahawks, the champs on the road. Yeah,
Ugh. Ugh.
Buccaneers after the Seahawks after at home. Yeah, they got the Saints at home, Lions on the road, and they got the Jaguars at home, Dolphins on the road. Then they got the Bills on the road. Then on Christmas Day, okay,
Yeah, so they play
play the
Christmas Day.
Packers on
They play the
Christmas.
Packers on Christmas. I was like, I already know them tickets. Like, them tickets is going to be Packers on Christmas.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. Lions, they got
But I'm not sitting outside on Christmas. Even if I did get the tip, I'm not sitting.
they
I
got the
can't stay outside past October.
Lions the week after that. And then their final home game is against the Vikings in Minnesota. So the Lions are their last home game.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that's the Bears schedule.
Somebody wrote, I was like, this is very ambitious. Somebody was like, how nice of the Bears to have to share all the holidays with us. They said they play on Thanksgiving, they play on Christmas, and they play on Valentine's Day. I was like, I was like, hmm. He was like, how nice of the Bears to spend the whole holiday season with us. When I saw say they do play Thanksgiving, they play Christmas. And then I was like, Valentine. I was like, oh, Valentine's Day. I was like, I saw what you did there.
Hmm.
Saw what we did there.
Yeah.
It might, like I said last year, it might be like a Back to the Future, like for last season rather, because it was earlier this year. But last season, I said it may have been like the Back to the Future. Too much pressure because it was,
For 40th
40 years this
anniversary
day. It was the 40th
of the
anniversary
of the greatest Bears team of all time.
of the
40
Super
years.
Bowl shuffle.
Phenomenal, yeah.
We're the Bears
I like
shuffling.
when they brought him out. Like that was there. They've had him there handing the trophy down. They
Yeah,
had
that was dope.
these. It's like, and they all like the most of the surviving ones were there. Like
They look great
Singletary.
though. Because I was like, Singletary looked
Yeah,
good.
big man was out
I
there.
mean,
That's
and then
yeah,
the Punky
yeah,
QB, he looked
yeah.
good. Cause I was like, oh, that's the because
Big
even
man.
mom knew it. Mom was like, oh yeah, the Punky QB.
Yeah.
I was like, you remember, you know what
I
that
know he
is?
was having some issue because he had like all the concussions. He was starting having like dementia and like he had like
Mhm.
some issues. So it was good seeing McMahon. I was like, oh, look at McMahon. Okay.
Yeah, he looked good.
Looking
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Because he had some health issues recently. So it's
Which
good.
McCard looked good still. Willie Gault, he looked
Billy
good.
Galt. Yeah. They had all.
Mom liked Willie Gault. Mom was like, he was a cute one because mom called him that. I was like, he was cute.
Yeah, they had all of the OGs there. That was nice. Yeah. And they had like Mongo's family. They had
Yeah,
Walter's family.
Walker's family.
Like so they had. it was definitely a good day.
I just think there was just too much pressure with that, like how the Back to the Future when the Cubs are going to win the World Series in
Because they had
2015.
predicted that like way
Mm,
25 years before or something,
mm.
whatever, however many years that
In
was.
1989, they predicted
Yeah,
that for
like 25 years
2015.
before, something like that.
So,
Yeah. Cubs win World Series.
so just too much pressure. But then the very next year, it was like,
We all know
that
what
pressure
we
is on.
we know what actually happened in 2015 on October 21st, 2015. Hey, look, Dr. Paper saying the Mets are beating the shit out of the Cubs. That's what actually happened in the timeline. Cubs didn't win the World Series.
They got the shit. They
They
got
got the shit
swept. They
beaten
got
out of them.
swept, and they got the shit beat out of them.
Yeah, and the final game was a blowout. The paper's changing.
And as Marcus said, fuck eyes. So he was mad
I
too.
just found.
He
I
was
think somebody
mad.
posted that in my timeline. That's why I sent it to you. Like I didn't create that meme. Somebody had posted, and then I know you, the Back to the Future fan, will find the humor in that.
I
So
did.
the
I found a lot
first
of
person I
humor.
thought of was you. I gotta send this to the kid. And just like as soon as I saw it, like I think like a minute, like within 60 seconds, I texted to you right after I saw this. So I gotta send this to the kid. She'll find the humor in this. It's like.
Marcus did not find the humor. He did
Yeah, Mark,
not.
the diehard Cubs fan, definitely. He's like, what? He's like, fuck us.
Fuck eyes. So he
And he's like,
said,
Back to the Future sucked and all that. He was
yeah.
like going in. And
Well,
that
he said
movie
back to the, I
sucked.
said, whoa, honey, don't
That
bring
movie
Back to the
sucked,
Future into this.
man.
We ain't gonna get into no arguments. We ain't going.
Fuck us.
You
That
leave
movie
Back to the
sucked,
Future out of
yo.
this. You leave my Marty McFly out of this.
Marty.
Leave Doc Brown out of this. They have nothing to do with you. Leave them out.
Yeah, I'll take that the heat of that, yeah. All
But
right.
yeah. So I think that maybe, we'll see what happens. We're feeling ambitious, but looking at the games, people are making their predictions, and
Yeah.
other people have released their another one I saw. Like I said, well, the Colts, they had a good promo person too because they did a Simpsons theme.
Okay.
They did the whole Simpsons intro, the Simpsons, and they did like the little different references of like who they played throughout the season in
Yeah.
Simpsons form. So I was like, as a Simpsons fan, I can give you the thumbs up on it, but
Oh,
you know, I still, I'm embarrassed.
bear down, baby.
I have on my Bears pajama pants on, so it's like, yeah, I'm Bears. So y'all.
Yeah.
But that was great though, seeing the season release. So we're all pumped up because, like we always say, Chicago, we're a sports town, and in particular, we love the Bears here in Chicago.
Yep.
And we want the Bears to stay here in Chicago.
Yeah,
I
that's
will
still
I will
ongoing.
emphasize that.
That's still ongoing. It's down to Arlington and Hammond. Like I don't think anybody else is in it. That's down to unless some miracle happens and they find somewhere to stay in the city limits. But it's come down to those two at this point. Like so, and I don't know who's the front runner. They both seem like they like on level ground at this point. I don't know who's gonna win that battle, but yeah, that's where we at now. It's like
But you looked up something, you told me that, yeah, you said that the Bears are like the 10th richest franchise in the
uh, look up the
in the
top
whole
10
sporting.
richest sports franchise. The Bears made the top 10. Yes, they did. Worth over $8 billion. The
Chicago,
McCaskies
we
are
just,
getting bread and shit. Yeah.
because mom was like, yeah, she was like, women, you guys love the, because like me and some of my friends, like, like they've come over and watched the game because I would watch the game at their house or whatever. And she's like, yeah, you women, you guys like it too. We're like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
it's like, you women are screaming over the Bears too.
Hey,
Yeah.
Even Ariana came and checked the game while like she came down. Like, I think during the fourth quarter. So I just want to see the result.
So Ariana is wise to that because Ariana is like, okay, I know Caleb is gonna
Watch the third quarter. So even she
I
knew.
know he's going to just play with us for 3 quarters. So Ariana, I was like, you want to come watch the game? She said, I'll come in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where you know all the magic happens. You know all the magic happens in the fourth quarter, Ariana. So
Even
even
she
she
got
comes
it.
down for that.
Like, I still don't know whatever happened to the plan. Remember at one point the old Michael Reese Hospital land was like a potential site.
Hmm.
And it's yeah, remember like they had that was originally they had earmarked that land for an Olympic village, when Chicago was trying to get the
Oh,
2016
right,
Olympics. Yeah.
right. I forgot about that.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they had earmarked that and then that never happened. So the Michael Reese land been sitting vacant for all those years.
Hmm.
I think I want to say somebody else might have got. I think they turned it into housing or something. But yeah, like at one point when they mentioned the Harlington and then the Soldier Field rebuild down, and they mentioned the Michael Reese land at one point. So I don't know why how that felt because like that would be right in the city. It's a little bit like South Loop, so it's not right in the loop, so it's a little bit
Hmm.
further out. Like Michael Reese is what, like 28th or something like that. So it's not that far from downtown. It's
And
like,
then
yeah,
what about the other one, the other one, the one that the Sox are trying to get? What about that?
yeah, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, because Sox sucks. So like, if
Yeah,
anybody's getting
they
that
don't get
land,
nothing. They don't
anybody's
get
getting the
nothing.
land, the Bears should get. That's the one that's right south of Roosevelt.
Hmm.
Like,
On the other side, like how Icon is right there is
yeah,
the
on
other.
the complex is on the north side of the street. On the south side is nothing there. It's a hole, basically. Yeah, and that's the land that the White Sox were like, "Well, we want a new park there." It's like, so if
What
the
about the
well,
Bears
what
getting that
about that? What
land?
about putting a new Bear stadium there? Then
Because
put
everything is right there, Roosevelt.
let the Sox move to fucking Arlington. There we go.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Well, they'll
nobody
have even less
nobody
people going
cares.
because
Like, yeah.
people don't go now to the Sox game, so there'll be even less people.
Exactly.
Like I'm
Yeah.
not being a Sox
Nobody
ticket you
cares.
can buy the day of, and
Yeah.
you can buy a ticket the day of. I'm not
Well,
shitting
here's
on the
a little
Sox,
secret
but
about socks. Yeah, get you some nosebleeds in there. Quietly, yeah. By the seventh inning, you're gonna be down here. It's like I'm just saying. Just quietly move
you be
down.
sitting behind home plate.
Just quietly work your way down. It's like
Because
because
there don't literally be no one in there in the Sox. There's no one. And they constantly are giving free tickets like CPS gives them out, like, hey, tickets for
they've
the
been doing
game.
that since the '80s. So we used to get send cereal boxes in and get free tickets. Like
Right.
me and Feast used to do that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We used to like get Sox tickets like all the time.
Because
We
you
would
get the box tops and then you have to put in
yeah, it'd be like mail in 4 box tops for a pair of tickets or something like that or whatever it was. So we
right
tell
on a
mom like
three
don't throw those box tops when we
right
try
on
to
a
get
three and
box
a half
tickets.
by 5 inch index
Yeah,
card.
yeah,
Your
self-addressed
name,
stamped envelope or whatever.
your
Yeah.
name, address.
And we'll mail you a pair. I think yeah, you send us a sample just envelope to PO box such and such. Yeah,
Right.
we'll mail you a pair. Yeah, White Sox tickets. Yeah,
Yeah, they still give out tickets,
yeah, we was
CPS
doing
does.
that back in the day.
Obviously, everything is digital now. It's
Yeah,
QR codes. Like, you request them and then they email you the QR code. Everything is
ticket.
that now, but they still do the tickets.
Yeah,
They definitely still do that. But if
yeah.
they move to Arlington, then nobody's want to go out there. Literally.
All them people would like bring back the racetrack instead of them. So we rather have the horses than them. Bring the racetrack back.
Yeah,
Sorry, Sox fans. I'm a former Sox fan, so I like roasting them. Yeah.
I'm
Speaking
a
of
nut.
roast, yeah, like I'm not new.
I'm a nothing for baseball, so I don't watch baseball.
When I watched, I used to like the Sox. Yeah,
I don't watch that.
and since we roasting the Sox, so we not new at this. Speaking of roast, the roast of Kevin Hart. Did you watch it on Netflix?
I did not. The only clip I saw, well, I saw a couple clips. I saw Cat Williams. I saw his whole
Yeah, because Cat
8 minute
he
monologue. I saw
was
his
a
whole,
surprise. Yeah, like Cat wasn't announced. Yeah,
it
he
was
was.
like 7 or 8 minutes, I want to say, his whole thing.
Yeah,
And I saw some of Chelsea Handler's
LC was like one of the roasters.
rebuttals.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Uh from what I heard, I said that was like no one said nothing about Regina Hall. It was like nobody
I'm
said
gonna get to
nothing.
her.
They said nobody said nada about her.
Yeah, Regina Hall was this kind of, and then only thing they said, "Hey, Regina Hall," and then and on to the next. They just said, "Hi, Regina," and then it was skipped to the next person. Basically, yeah. Nobody roasted Regina Hall.
Yeah, they was like Regina Hall wasn't this like she wasn't going. Like nobody said shit to her.
Yeah. I think some of the women could have roasted. They just didn't. Like Chelsea Handler or like Lizzo could have said something. To her. None of the guys wasn't touching her. It's like, I think some of the women probably could have joked about it if they wanted to, and they could have gotten away with it.
Cause they could make some girls trip references, I guess, like that.
Yeah, like some of them could have got it. Shout out to Regina Hall, like the least important member of Girls. They could have like something like that. They could have
Yeah.
like
Or the best man. Could make some best man
scary
references.
movie references. It's like jokes you could have made them all. It's like,
Yeah. Like jokes that would have been tasteful, because like Regina is a class. I like Regina. Regina's a
yeah,
class act. She is.
yeah. Even
Not to
what's
be
the name was
confused with
another
Regina
surprise like
King.
Tiana Taylor. They could have just they worked the movie together. Yeah, she
Oh
could have joked
yeah.
about her. Yeah, like she because she was a surprise
Mhm.
there. But I'll break the panel down.
Yeah,
We
I did
learned a lot
not
of.
watch, but I heard that it was very long.
3 hours long. I watched this. I watched this so you don't have to. I watched the whole
I
thing.
might just watch some condensed clips because I'm like, I can't sit through 3 hours of, I can't do that.
I split it in half. I watched like half and then I started doing something else, then came back to it. It was long though, yeah.
Because I'm like,
Wasn't
I
bad.
just,
It's just long. It's like
like,
because
I can't do it.
I'm into shit like that, like as like shit talking. So it's like
So people was like, it was too long. People say it was boring. And so he was like, it was boring. I guess they were watching it live. They was like, this
yeah,
is
because it
boring.
aired live on Mother's Day. Like, yeah,
Hmm.
I didn't watch it live. I watched it back. Yeah, so.
It's like I turned it off after 20 minutes. They say it was boring. People was like, yeah, it was.
Cause who's the fucking roast master? I can't think of his name now, but like he's basically like the new Jeff Ross guy. He's like and Jeff was there too. Is like because he's been battling health problems, but he was the
Oh,
roast
okay.
master. Like
Hmm.
I think he had cancer. He lost all his
Oh,
hair now. So like I know.
oh.
No, he been battling some health problem, but he did come out and did a little monologue. He was there, like because you gotta have a roast master there. It's like, yeah, I remember the Comedy Central roast. The guy that
I
hosted
remember,
those was
yeah.
like, that's Jeff Ross. I can't think of the new guy that replaced
Because they
him.
always talked about that he was like, they always talked about that he was ugly or whatever. Like
Oh,
that was always
exactly.
there.
It's easy to roast him.
That was always
You look
there.
at him and shit,
Come
it's like
back saying that.
easy to roast him.
Like they say he looked like something off of what's that, the Hobbit thing? What's that, Lord of the Rings? They were saying he looked like that or whatever. Like they were always just talking about his looks. That's why I know who he is, because I'm like, oh, the
Because of
Comedy
the Comedy
Central
Central roast is the only reason I know.
always talked about him, calling him ugly, like you know.
Then what's the name was another surprise because the first roast that Netflix did was the Tom Brady roast. That's what kicked
Right.
it off. So Kevin Hart was talking shit about Tom bigger than Tom Brady. Who's Tom Brady? And so Brady came out as so then he's the first one to roast Tom Kevin Hart. Hey Brady, and Brady was talking and shit like he was cussing and everything. Brady was funny to me. He was, yeah, Brady was the first one they brought out, and then like I said, then they had the roast master. I'm gonna have to look this dude's name. It's gonna drive me crazy. Said Chelsea Handler was there, Regina Hall, Lizzo. She came out. She played the flute and everything. Yeah, like of course, like you know what all of the jokes about
I
her,
know
right?
everything was about her weight.
Her being the big back was all of her
But
jokes.
it's like she's lost a lot of weight and
It's a roast though.
it's
So.
I know it's a roast. It's like she has lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. Um, what's his name? With the controversy of the night was Tony Hinchcliffe. You probably heard of
Yeah,
him.
that guy. I saw that his joke and
He's the same guy. If you don't know who Tony Hinchcliffe, remember the guy that talked about Puerto
the
Rico being an
Puerto Rico being
island of floating
shithole, yeah.
garbage? Is like, yeah,
Yeah.
that was him. It's like,
I
it's
remember,
that
yeah.
guy and shit. Yeah,
And that's when they were like, we're not
yeah,
affiliated with him. But they were like,
yeah. That's him. It's like, yeah. So he was there. He made he definitely made some tasteless jokes, like more than one. It's like the most tasteless one that people were like clutched their pearls over the most was he made a George Floyd joke.
and I thought that that was because like when I saw that, like, and here's my thing about roast, like, yes, like we always say, we grew up in the 80s.
Eddie
Like
Murphy,
I
Delirious,
watched
Raw.
Mel
Yeah,
Brooks.
your
We
husband,
watched Mel Brooks movies as kids.
your husband grew up watching Richard
Richard
Pryor.
Pryor.
Just saying. It's like,
I freaking love Spaceballs. Spaceballs was great to me. I liked Blazing Saddles. That was great to me.
Paul Mooney and shit. That's the shit I grew up watching. So
We grew up
I
watching
know
Sanford and
offensive
Son, Bam
comedy.
Bam Boom. Somebody get this guy out of my room.
Yeah,
We grew up watching that.
that's what we grew up watching.
So it's like I'm not. easily offended, but some stuff isn't. Like I was like, what is the George Floyd? That didn't really need to be put in. That was kind of like you just did it just to be shocking. It's like George Floyd, the reference to George
Yeah,
Floyd has
nothing to
nothing to do
do
with
with it.
Kevin
That's my
Hart.
only thing. Is
It
like,
has nothing to do with Kevin Hart, so why was that even put in there? That's dumb. It's like that's dumb. You see what I'm saying? Like that's really dumb. And it's not just that they like, well, you're sensitive about it's like some stuff isn't like
it was
isn't
offensive, but my thing is like he kind of went after everybody because right before that he made a Charlie Kirk joke too, so it wasn't just George Floyd. It was like
uh,
he was just being offensive his
but
whole
even still,
video.
that's not like I said, I don't think that death is funny. I just don't.
Yeah, like I put
I don't
both of
think death
those
is
jokes
funny.
about on the same level because
I don't.
both of them died like very publicly and very
And very
tragically. It's like
tragically.
yeah, and
And it was all on film.
yeah.
It was for both of their
Yeah.
deaths.
So
So
if and both of them got people that probably still upset about that on both sides
mhm.
of the aisle. So like I certain shit I don't like. I get it is a real and like and I do think comedy should be off limits. I'm one of those people
Mhm.
like it's when I say off limits, of course, there's limits to everything, but you know
Right.
what I mean. You shouldn't be offended at everything that
Everything. But some
you kind
stuff
of got to
is
give comedians like a bit of a pass. Like yeah,
but some stuff is a little bit like here's an example of a joke that what's his name? Jimmy Kimmel on the Flavor Flav roast. Jimmy Kimmel told this joke, and I was like, I didn't find it funny, like I said, because like some of the stuff he would say, I was laughing, and then when he said this, when he said Chris Benoit was a better father than
Roddy and
Flavor Flav,
Flavor Flav and shit.
that wasn't funny to me because he murdered his wife and then he killed his autistic child and then
Yeah.
he killed
And
himself. That's
killed
not
himself.
funny.
Like all in the same night, basically.
That's not funny.
Yeah.
Like he murdered an autistic. Like you murder your child who has special needs. That's and then you
Choked him to
joke and
death
say
too.
that you're a better
Basically
father. He's a
choked
better
him out
father
with a
than you.
headlock and shit. Yeah. So like so that's what it's a horrible way to die. He choked him to death and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Yeah.
So like I said, so like it's not just that people because people will try to pay and be like, well, you're just sensitive because they see that okay, George Floyd is black, I'm black. They may think that I'm just looking at a whole racial thing,
'Cause
but
that's the big thing. Cause
I mean,
like
I didn't laugh at Jimmy Kimmel saying that the Chris Benoit. That wasn't funny to me.
and
It
when I was
wasn't.
watching that, I'm like, I wasn't offended, but I was like, George Floyd didn't have shit to do with this. It was
Exactly. Like,
kind of
why are
like it's
we
pointless. That's my
bringing him
like,
into
and
this?
he made like I said, he did make a Charlie Kirk joke right before that. So like, and another one, yeah, like
That still
you
has
didn't
nothing to do
even have
with
to
it.
go
Yeah.
there and shit either. It's like, yeah, it's like some stuff just leave alone and shit. It's like, yeah. No,
This
joking
is when
about
you get
Kevin and his car accident, I give you that. That's all, yeah, because
okay.
he did that. It's like,
And
yeah,
then obviously the
yeah.
obvious joke about Kevin Hart is that he's short. Of course,
So
like
yeah,
90% of the jokes you can write about Kevin Hart, he's short.
yeah.
He is. That's an easy. You're short. He's short. He's a midget. You know, that's
They
a
were
most
like
likely the
talking
way it
about his
works. Like,
movies too, like I was saying, like like, talking about his movies sucked, like that kind of stuff. Is like,
his movies can be hit or miss.
yeah, and basically saying that you're Dwayne Johnson's bitch, like all of that, like jokes like that. I find like,
Hmm.
only reason half people know you is because of
It's
Dwayne
because
Johnson and shit.
yeah.
Who also made a surprise appearance. Well, I take that back. We didn't see Dwayne Johnson as
You saw The
he
Rock.
was the Rock in that, right? He was in full asshole mode in that.
Did he say his candy ass?
He was in full asshole mode.
Because that's what I miss about The Rock. I miss your candy ass when he would say your candy ass
When
to
I was
everybody.
watching, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, that ain't Dwayne, that's the
Can you
Rock. That's
smell what The Rock is
the,
cooking?
that ain't the Jumanji guy. That's the fucking Rock that was up there on stage, bro. That's who that
That's not
was.
Central Intelligence when he was dancing Tambo. Never gonna get it, never gonna
Yeah,
get
that
it,
ain't
never
that.
gonna get it, never gonna. That part was funny when he danced
It ain't
Tambo.
the dude from Super Pets and shit or whatever. That's the Rock. That's not Dwayne. Okay, I got the whole lineup. Oh, how did I forget? Like one of the most who also is easy to roast too. Pete Davidson was there too. They made some offensive jokes about him too, like with his father and all
Yeah,
of
I
that.
said I don't
Yeah,
find those jokes funny either because
yeah,
his father actually did die in nine
yeah.
eleven. That's
He
not
made
funny to
some
me.
9/11 jokes, but
I said so stuff like that. If it's too dark of a
Cheryl Underwood too, because like her husband committed suicide, so like they made some
Oh, I didn't
like
know
it
he
was
committed suicide.
yeah, like yeah, she was there too, like yeah.
So here's like, I guess like my threshold. If it's like a tragic death slash murder or anything that's like harming children, that's not funny to me.
Yeah.
Other stuff is like I can laugh at, but when you start going that real dark, that's a little bit too much for me. That's like my threshold.
With
That's a
Chelsea
little bit too
Handler,
much.
of course, it's more like how like her being a whore, basically, especially in a lot of 50 Cent jokes. Man, so,
Okay, that's funny. Yeah, I said because
cool shows.
she was busting it open.
So they made us. That's what they were mostly said. I got the whole lineup. You got Tom Brady, Pete Davidson, Chelsea Handler. Here's another one that was for Draymond was there. He was, everybody, if somebody mentioned his name, he got booed because it was in LA and shit. So there must be a lot of Lakers fans. Because at the Forum in LA, which is like, if you don't know, that's the house that's Showtime. Yeah, that's like the Lakers' old home
And
before
then
it.
Draymond kicks people in the nuts.
Yeah,
So I mean,
they booed him every
he
time they
he kicks.
mentioned his name. And shit.
He was a nutcracker. That's what he was. He was kicking
Well, the
guys in the
jokes they
nuts.
made about him too said like the only reason you're here is because your team got eliminated from the playoffs, which is true. He's like the good teams are still playing. Basically, the only reason they're here is because you're not in the playoffs right now. So that's what they kept saying about
The
Draymond.
funniest mean tweet I ever saw, Draymond read, was when somebody said he looked like Donkey from Shrek.
They did make a donkey joke too. Yeah,
When he said he looked like Donkey from, and even he laughed at that because I couldn't unsee it. I was like, now I see him looking like Donkey from Shrek. I can't unsee it now.
yeah. Of course, Tony Hinchcliffe, Regina Hall, Cheryl Underwood, Jeff Ross. And then had some people that were like Kevin's like homies from like back in the day. I don't know who Big J Okerson or Naeem Lynn are. Like I saw the Naeem, that's the kid's name, right? So
Yeah,
that
that's my
caught my
name.
attention. The
That's
guy
my
name was
name.
your name there. So yeah, the male version. Like
Right.
it spelled it like you N A apostrophe I am. I was like, oh, that's the kid,
Okay,
like the
that's my
male
name.
version of her
Yeah,
name.
pretty much.
Naeem Lynn. So one of Kevin Hart's homies says your name. Like yeah. I was like, oh, this is the kid's name right there. So that one caught my attention. And of course, like Cat Williams came out. Yeah, he was a surprise one. Cat
Who's
was
the
a
host
surprise.
name?
Um, I just had Shane Gills. Thank you. Yeah,
Shane Gills. Okay.
finally got his name. He was the rose master of this. Like yeah, like
Mhm.
Shane Gills is the guy's name. And then like you had some surprises. Like I said, Cat Williams, Tiana Taylor, Venus and Serena were there.
Oh, okay.
Usher he opened up. He sang like he did a version of
You
Let
got
It
it, bro.
Burn, but it was like a comedy, like a
Oh, that's people
roasting
say you
Kevin
get it,
Hart.
bro.
Basically, he did a he
He
did
did. He did his weird. He got his Weird Al Yankovic on there, a parody
yeah,
version.
it was basically shitting on Kevin Hart, the version of it.
If you need a parody, you gotta hire Weird Al to write your
It
parodies.
had Weird Al there.
He got the pen
That was
game. Like he
yeah,
writes some mean
yeah,
parodies.
yeah.
He's the goat of that.
The Rock was the last one they brought out, yeah.
The
And
candy ass.
then before they let Kevin basically get everybody back at
Everybody.
because like but I enjoyed it. I'm into shit like that. It was it offensive parts? Of course it was. It's a roast. There was a lot of offensive shit during
Like I
that.
said, that's my threshold. Like
Yeah,
tragic murder, death, suicides, tragic stuff like that. It's like that's a little too dark for me. I don't.
yeah,
Harming children.
yeah.
Like that's too. As a mother, it's like that's too much.
And it
Mm,
was long as fuck too. So yeah,
yeah.
I'll say that too.
I guess maybe I might just skip past if I see somebody I don't like. And then like Pete Davidson, another one that they can always just say about, well, they always talk about his, but I mean he pulls baddies.
Yeah, they talked about all the
He
bitches he
pulls
smashed.
baddies.
They definitely talked about all the bitches he smashed.
He pulls women.
They definitely talked
I
about
don't I don't see it. I don't see it. Well, I mean, from what the women say, he has BD.
Ariana
They say he
Grande.
had BD, so
Ariana
like
Grande confirmed that pretty much.
yeah. Ariana was just being a cancer when she was too literal when they asked her, how long is Pete Davidson? And then she said 10 inches. Like, what? Oh, the song you mean with like
I think they made a 10-inch joke on the roast.
Ariana.
I think somebody, one
He
of the
was just a
roasters
cancer right
joked about
there.
that. I think one of them made a joke about that, if I'm not mistaken. But
Pretty
yeah,
cool
I
too.
checked it out. I didn't because I was curious because of all the traction it was getting in the news. So I gotta watch this shit. It's like it just and then what's the name? Cheryl Underwood was hilarious. Like she went
Because I
into
heard that because they was like even though they came at her because
Cheryl was probably the funniest one there.
some people were offended because she's a queen of comedy.
Yeah, she's
She's legit a
a
queen of
legit
comedy.
a whole legend up there
She's
too.
a legit whole
She's
legend. She
probably been
is.
doing comedy 40 years at this point. Like she's a whole legend
Because
up there.
what people were finding offensive, and like I said, I haven't watched it, but from me being a black woman, people were saying that people were talking about her, like, her complexion, talking about like
How
making
her looks and all
like
that.
the stereotypical, because we know that as black women, sometimes we get painted in a negative stereotype, especially the more you have features that look more ethnic, as we say, versus
Yeah,
softer, more European features. If you have stronger ethnic features, it's like
yeah,
you get called masculine, you get called ghetto, loud, and just, you know,
yeah.
you get called Shaniqua, whatever, you get called that type of stuff. But they said that Cheryl, they said she came right back and she lit their ass up. So I will watch for Cheryl because I want to see her light people up.
One of the funniest things that the host said, Shane Gills, was legit made me laugh about with Tiana Taylor after she finished. Because he was like, good thing, good, I'm glad she's attractive because that bitch wasn't funny at all. It just, I lost it.
I was going to say like she probably. I was going to mark that she probably bombed. I was going to say, did she
It was,
bomb?
yeah, she wasn't
She
funny.
bombed.
He's like, I'm glad she's attractive because that bitch wasn't funny at all.
Hey, Tiana Taylor is body goals for us. Like I said, if you're a slim girl, you a slim girl.
Yeah,
Tiana Taylor is
she
your
was
body
looking nice.
goal.
She was looking nice up there. Yeah, she was
I said
looking.
because she's a slim girl, but she has the curves in the right spot and the right muscle. Like she's a slim girl. But if you're a
I
slim
remember the
girl,
Kanye's Fade video
fade,
from back in the
fade,
day.
fade, fade.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, because I was trying to go in the gym like fade, fade. Can I can't fade. Fade. I was like, yeah, I need to start.
I didn't even know who she was. That's the first thing I ever saw her on was that and shit. I was like, who's the girl? I think
I was like, if I start working out strong, I said I could get a little
I never heard of
Timu-ish.
her for
I
that.
could be a Timu-ish like her if I work out. But it takes discipline to do that. It takes a lot of discipline to do that. And yeah, me working out 6 days a week is not gonna happen. It's just not.
I think we can wrap up on that note. Yeah. Not another damn podcast. 464, baby.
Yes.
Definitely appreciate you supporting us. You want to support us further, you know what to do. Give us a like. Also, subscribe, share, rate, review on all your platforms, talking Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, SoundCloud, iHeart, YouTube, your Amazon Alexa devices, and you can follow me at Ozman the Wizard on Instagram, TikTok, and X, Oz Radio on Snapchat and Facebook as well.
And you can check me out at MSIMA8626 on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads.
Mhm.
Also, SCRAGULEY7 on Instagram. Also, please like the Straight Gully Facebook fan page and check out straightgully.com for your blogs and your blogs.
Well, I'm Ozman the Wizard,
And Naima.
and we will talk to you later.
Bye.
I'm gone.